Ladies and gents, welcome back to the Aram training channel. Today I'm trying to help the HSBC J15 8, a young UK boys 8, and they asked me for help. Alright, here I am. Now before I start, what are your thoughts? You're rowers, you're coaches, some of you already have experience coaching. Tell me, what would be your first steps? Now, I understand the footage is blurry, bear with me, that's the best they've got. Let's look at it from a coach's perspective following the boat. So it's almost coxswain's perspective. Now, the most important thing is that you guys in the 8, you got to be able to control your blades better. This sounds like something lame and boring, especially when you're under 15 and you want to just beat the hell out of this boat. But the point is that the beauty of rowing lies in unifying your strength. And that is not a simple, empty term. It's extremely important. This is what rowing is all about. One of my next videos is going to be how to be the best possible team oarsman or oarswoman. That means, how do you help your stroke woman or strokeman the best possible way? And this is exactly one of the points that I'm missing with you guys. You're young, so don't take it personally. But hey, if you want to improve, that's the next step. So first of all, no matter where you sit, you can be in bow or in stroke, wherever you are, make sure that when you move your blades, the blade heights, it's got to be the same. Then you see the boat is tilting to your right from a rower's perspective, to your port side, stroke side as you call it in Britain. Why is this the case? It has always something to do with body weight and oar handle weight distribution. You have to see it this way. When you're at the finish and you tap down in a sculling boat, that means left and right is more likely synchronized. Even then people tend to tip because their oar handles separate vertically. Now in a sweep boat it's even worse. You rely on your next guy to do exactly the same thing as you are doing. That means you tap down to the same depth, you tap down at the same speed, you tap down at the same point of time. And this is difficult to replicate, especially when you are a novice rower. What you guys need to do is get the tap down right. That's the first thing. Everyone has got to be as predictable and as reliable as a Swiss watch. No marketing intended here. And the point is that you have to be predictable and reliable to everybody else in the team. You are accountable that that boat is stable. And that's a misconception. I see many young rowers trying to they kind of hide behind the idea that, oh, there are 7 other people, and if the boat is not stable, it's not my fault. You'd be surprised how unstable that boat can be if you don't do your job properly. You have to be the backbone, every one of you. You have to be the stable backbone in this 8. You are responsible that this boat is set. And if you don't take this seriously, it's very likely somebody else is going to not take this seriously as well. When you are in that boat, what I want you to do, and your coach wants you to do, is come in, tap down. It might be nonsense what you're doing. Then coach is going to come out and say, hey buddy, 3 seat, tap down a bit more. So what should you do? So coach said tap down more. Okay, you tap down a bit more. Then you can agree with your coach and say, hey coach, when you tell me to change something, I'm going to change it a bit, and then please give me more feedback if that changes are right. And I try my best to keep it. And my only focus, I'm going to be freaking dedicated to be absolutely predictable for the next 30 minutes that I do exactly as you told me. Because you from the outside see this better than I do as a novice, and I do my best to be like a robot. Now some of you watch this video and you might think, oh, rowing is a robot sport. No. It's a harmony of motion. Again, a very empty, overused term, but in rowing, trust me, everybody who rows knows this exactly. Your body motion and your body weight distribution and your muscle tension is predominantly responsible whether or not this boat is going fast. It's not about looking good. It's about influencing the boat the same way. See, if you tap down this way or that way, it's going to offset the boat. If the boat is offset, it's very likely that the boat is going to be offset here. Let's look at this. They always bounce left, right, left, right. Why is this the case? Because you guys are not predictable in the way you move yourself. Now, how do you want to move a boat predictably if you don't focus on moving yourself predictably? You get my point. So, to sum it up in a very simple term, be reliable and predictable. Be a freak when it concerns technique improvements. You don't have to be the best in this boat. This is not about individual effort. I'm taking away a lot of the next future video that I'm planning to record. But this is essential for you guys in this boat. Everybody watching this video knows exactly, okay, your blades are not synchronized and you're tipping to the right and you're doing this and your individual body motion is not perfect. Hey, you guys are young. Of course it is not perfect. But what is the one major ingredient? What is the one thing that will help you to overcome all these symptomatic issues? It's predictability and reliability. When you change something, it will take at least 30 strokes before somebody else has realized that you have just changed something and it's not a mere coincidence. And then the entire team can start to shape itself. And that's, in my opinion, the number one reason why novice boats take a while to become proficient. It's not that it's difficult to teach the things that should be taught. It's to get into the athletes' minds that reliability and predictability of motion stands higher than individual proficiency. You might be the best rower in the world, but there are 7 other people. And if you want them to be able to adapt to you, you have to be like a clock. And you have to do the same thing again and again. And if you're asked to change a minute detail, incorporate this into your motion and repeat that change over and over and over. Rowing is a high focus sport. And you might be disappointed and say, oh, I thought we were getting extra tricks and tips and hacks. There is no hack in rowing. There is no trick in rowing. There's work. And I understand you guys are willing to put it in. This is the first step. Now, I offer my help again. Take the first step. Send me another video, maybe in 2 weeks down the line, and show me that you have changed this, and I happily move on and do the next step with you. Until then, thank you for sending your footage. Everybody else, thank you for watching. Subscribe if you want to see more of that content, and go to aramtraining.com to get individual one-on-one coaching with me, online or in person. With that being said, thanks for watching, and I see you in the very next video. Bye-bye.